Right, so it's the 29th of December. Christmas has come and gone. A few things have started to happen in here, and yesterday and today Stu and I have been here. I feel like we've got a bit of our mojo back again. So we've decided to come room to room. This is the living room. And try and get as much of the dust and the rubbish and everything off the floor as possible, so we're not walking it in everywhere. So we did a huge tidy up in here yesterday. Stu has started fixing all of our fittings onto the various bits. It's still loose obviously because we've got to get decorated in here. So we've got some very nice brushed steel sockets and switches and clean windows. And the big thing that happened last week, which was a lovely Christmas present from both sets of parents. Come on, Jack, out the way. New wood burner. Got installed last Saturday while we were away. We've just been doing very small fires up till now because the instructions said we had to just do it with kindling. First 3 fires, so this is about the 5th. So it's still not massive, but look at that. Lovely, isn't it? Dogs are really enjoying it, so they found their place. So this room actually starts to feel like a home. So that's what we've got going on in here. We've made a start in the dining room, similar. So I've just spent about an hour hoovering up all the dust, sorting bits out. Stu is doing what I did in the other room yesterday, scraping all the PVA and the plaster off the skirting board, which is a big job, isn't it? He's cleaned all the windowsills and the door frame. Fitted some more fittings in here too. Yeah, still got quite a bit to do in here. We had a bit of a saga. We'd started getting our carpenter to fit the doors. So this is one of the doors that he started to fit. When we came to have a look at it on the first night, weren't happy with what he's done. So if I close that, up at the top here, you can see daylight through there. Massive gap at the top. There isn't a particularly good enough gap on the left-hand side. His workmanship is just what we would call shoddy. So ended up getting rid of him. Luckily he'd only hung that door in the dining room. Toilet door isn't too bad, to be fair.
Show what the not so bad
Yeah. And office door, which is here. There we go, look. They look really nice when they're up. One of the things we spotted about him, he had to add in an extra hinge, middle hinge on each of these doors. So she spotted yesterday, I'll come this way. Yeah, it's not too bad. That one has to open out because there's not enough clearance in the loo. But he hasn't even put the same height as it is on this door. It's a lot lower on this door. So yeah, we got rid of him. He got the heave ho. We'll get someone better to come and do it. But do love the doors. It's nice to come out of the living room and you can see a door. Be even nicer when it's all sorted and painted. So inside, that's pretty much all we've done really, because I had a break over Christmas obviously. I'm going to go outside. Yeah, done that. I'm good, yeah. Outside. Last video I did was all outside, so we'd made that huge pile of rubble over there and we keep adding loads of rubbish to it. You're getting me skip at some point. But big change out here, look. Come around the side. Look. In the distance there, a fence. Not quite finished yet. Still got to do over there. I was absolutely chucking it down all last week when Cockles Andy was doing this for us. So I'll just come over. A couple of bits Stu wants to sort out. Levelling issues, things like that. But he will titivate that come springtime. So there's a smaller panel there. He had real issues because there's so many roots about here. Getting all those post-ins being a mare. So we decided to make that one a gate's width. So later date we can put a gate so we can still get over. And these bits here in the middle looks a bit weird at the minute. But the reason for that is I really would like, or really wanted, a lower fence. So that when we're at the kitchen or sitting in the garden or over here, you can still see out. You can see over to the valley. You can come up to here when it's all grass again. It'll be finished off with trellis up to the top, keep Bella in. But we can come and have a look at the trains enjoy it, that sort of thing. It's actually starting to dry out a bit out here. The other day it was like a quagmire when it was working. So yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? We've got a fence. So I think next thing is we're getting a different carpenter in to come and quote. We're going to continue room to room and try to find a plumber to help get the heat turned back on. Yeah, that's it for this week.